The top 10 dumbest inventions. 10. Shiri. Shiri is a Japanese mechanical butt that exhibits emotion in response to human touch. Made from skin like silicone, it'll tense up in fear if hit and shiver seemingly in pleasure if stroked. Internal microphones help Shiri determine how it's being touched, for instance recognizing the sound of a slap. Though people weren't exactly rushing out to buy their own robot, within robotics, Shiri's ability to distinguish a human touch from that of an inanimate object was lauded as groundbreaking. 9. High Five Simulator. Described as a convenient outlet for the release of excitement, this 1990s invention is essentially a spring-loaded arm that'll high-five its owner. Created to help lonely sports fans celebrate their team's victory, the arms came clothed in colours of their owner's team, and some models even replicated the hands of high-profile sports stars. It also came with several pre-recorded sounds, including two hands slapping and a celebratory yes! 8. Pet Rock. When the Pet Rock hit shelves, creator Gary Dahl made $15 million in the first 6 months. The rocks came in a cardboard carry case with air holes and a bed of straw, and included a manual about how to care for your new pet rock. Over 1.5 million people couldn't wait to snap up the rocks, ignoring the fact that rocks were widely available on the street for free. Costing $4 each, this useless invention was hailed as one of the most ridiculously successful marketing schemes ever. 7. Foot-powered bike. A bike with neither a saddle nor pedals forces the rider to run at regular intervals between periods of coasting. Created to encourage bike riding in cities, with the Flizzbike, the cyclist wears a harness around their chest and dangles face down from a metal bar. The invention was criticised for being useless when tackling hills, as well as raising safety concerns as the rider's head is wedged in a metal frame. 6. Golf putting bra. A Japanese company designed a bra that can be turned into a mini putting ground for any women desperate to play a quick game of golf. Designed with a pocket for extra balls and tees, it also included a speaker that congratulated players on getting a nice shot. Unfortunately, the company overlooked the fact that a woman would be left without a bra while she played. Created in response to a growing love for golf, the company have also made underwear that doubles up as a soup bowl, complete with chopsticks. 5. Parachute jacket. French tailor and inventor Franz Reichelt created the parachute jacket, which he hoped would eventually be worn by pilots in case of emergency. With fabric attaching the sleeve ends to the body of the suit, Reichelt believed that by simply holding out their arms, the wearer would be able to glide to safety. Though early tests were unsuccessful, on the 4th of February 1912, Franz decided to test it out himself. Wearing his creation, he jumped from the first deck of the Eiffel Tower, plunging to his death 57 meters below. 4. Miser flying car. Evidently, we didn't learn our lesson from Franz, as in 1973, the inventor Henry Smolinski created the flying car. The invention was actually a Ford Pinto with the wings, engine and tail of an airplane attached. The parts were attached with small metal screws, allowing them to detach if the owner wanted a normal car. During a test flight, these screws loosened, causing the vehicle to fall apart. Falling 122 meters, both the inventor and passenger were killed when it plummeted to the ground. 3. Fat-free potato chips. In 1998, snack company Frito-Lay introduced Wow, a brand of fat-free potato chips. The miracle chips included an ingredient called olestra. It tasted exactly like fat, but was said to contain no calories or cholesterol. However, once eaten, it turned out that the ingredient prevented the body from absorbing nutrients. As a consequence, those who ate the chips suffered from cramps and diarrhea. The ingredient is now used to lubricate power tools and paint decking. 2. Baby cage. In the 1930s, more and more Londoners began to live in tiny apartments in high-rise buildings. With no access to gardens, some parents hung cages from the windows of their apartments and placed their children inside so they could get some fresh air. Although it was a US invention, it was only distributed to the members of the Chelsea Baby Club. Unsurprisingly, many parents were a little anxious about suspending their children several stories high, and the trend didn't catch on. 1. The firebox. Created in 1938, the firebox was an alarm intended to trap pranksters reporting fake fires. As soon as the alarm rang, a handcuff closed around their wrist, restraining them there until freed by the fire service. Of course, in the case of a real-life fire, the heroic person who raised the alarm could be trapped as well, leaving them to perish in the blaze. That's all for now, but